Good morning, teacher and friends. This is my Inter experience. What do I want to study? When I was in my last year of high school, I made the most difficult decision that 18 years old girl can make. What do I want to study? I took many vocational tests online. I visited two psychologists and found out that I was extrovert, creative, because I have no ruler, so that you have the freedom to be creative and organized, because I always know all the details of the actives. You know this, I made a decision. Community science. And the following year, I started studying community science with a specialty in marketing at the University of Pura. I was very enthusiastic. My first day at the university was chaotic. I traveled from Sullana to Piura by bus, and I missed my first hours of class because I didn't give me direction that I didn't understand. He told me to walk straight ahead, enter to happy paths, get to the curve to right, go through the tunnel, and you will come the T building. But I can't find the classroom. However, I appreciate the nature of the campus and the classroom that were more technology than my local school. When I go home, my mom was waiting for the full question. How do you feel? How are you, teacher? Can you travel every day? After 3 years and many photographs and videos and recording the CPA laboratory, I resigned from the race. I couldn't be continue anymore the course with burning for me. I no longer wanted to continue taking photos or writing stories, so I studied a career that will give my happiness. Since I was 15 years old, I like to play with children, dance, sing, and teach. I have been the teacher all my life, and I hadn't noticed from the teaching my neighbor much to teaching guitar lesson for the church choir. When I was 20 years old, I began to study kindergarten education. I was very enthusiastic. I had a social for first day of university with a very good, good friends, but the global pandemic arrived. Those were years of the much homeschooling. When the pandemic ended, we are returned to class of campus. In my case, I moved from my comfortable house in Sullana to a small bedroom in the city of Piura. When I arrived in Piura, I walked through various areas near the university looking for a place to live. Then I found a bedroom in Ignacio Merino residence, where the university is 4 blocks away, facing the cycle path. The room is closer to Epo Transport, which is the bus that I take you go home, and on the right side is Real Plaza Mall. This is the place where I go shopping and meet up with friends. And difficulties of living alone. Living alone, I have two jobs seeking. I attend many job fairs at the university, but I didn't find a good job. Since they asked for a lot of the previous work experience, so I began to work on my own to teach classes on the writing work such as in down monography. Another difficult of living alone was learning to move alone. The first time I took a taxi everywhere, but then my dad lent me his old car and I have to learn to drive. The traffic in Piura is heavier than Sullana. Only once I collided with another car. It was someone else false drivers didn't see the warning signs of stop. Anyway, I was saying from the accident, I have some rights, but I didn't break at all. I didn't break. Then an important success happened to me. I joined the Minca volunteer where I was able to help in education of many children, gain experience and be able to develop my skill and currently have managing position in the project. We allow me contribute more and the initiative for pedagogical, always seeking the well-being of children. This experience taught me that every decision is important and nothing is permanent, and that you can be wrong, change your mind, and start over. That the goal is the happy zone, and working on what makes you happy children give me happiness. It also showed me that I can jump into the void and I can that I will always have a support network. They will always cook me and help me to get on track on the not get lost. The support is my parents, who support my study and other career, to live comfortable, to have accessibility and opportunity, to thank me infinite gratitude, because otherwise I would be the woman I am today. Thank you.